right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at something that's pretty interesting. Specifically, we're looking at the evolving landscape of relationships.
Yeah.
But we're going to be focusing on how this relates to Black women.
Okay.
And the source material we're going to be looking at today is an excerpt from Updated Concept, Basic Needs versus Lifestyle.
Mm.
And this is really fascinating because it's arguing that Black women are strategically shifting the dynamics in relationships. So really what we're trying to get to the bottom of in this deep dive is, is this a redefinition of how power is structured in relationships?
Okay.
Or is this like a strategic play within a system that already exists?
I see.
So to kind of get us started, this distinction between basic needs and lifestyle, I think is a good place to start.
Yeah, so the source is really emphasizing this idea of separating these two things out.
Okay.
And they're saying that, in the past, women, particularly Black women in this case, might have needed to depend on a partner.
Right, like to meet those basic needs.
Exactly, for things like financial stability.
Right.
Housing, just the essentials. But what they're saying now is that that's not really the case anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like the game has changed.
It really has. Because more and more Black women are becoming financially independent.
Okay, so they're saying that Black women can fulfill those basic needs on their own.
Independently, exactly. And that's where this idea of lifestyle comes in.
Okay.
So it's not just about survival anymore. It's about wanting a certain quality of life. And they're saying that a lot of Black women are targeting high-earning men.
Oh, so they're looking to level up.
Exactly. They want a partner who can elevate their lifestyle.
So not just splitting bills anymore.
No, not at all.
It's about exceeding what they can do on their own.
Precisely.
And is this because they're making more money than they used to?
I think it's definitely a factor. Black women are becoming more educated, more successful in their careers, and so their expectations in a partner are also changing.
So it's like as they climb up the corporate ladder, their expectations for their partner are also rising up with them.
They want someone who's on the same level or even higher.
So are they saying that, like, every man is now seen through this lifestyle provider lens?
Well, no, not necessarily. The source makes a very specific distinction between high-earning men and working-class men.
Okay.
And it's suggesting that there's less interest in the latter because they don't offer that lifestyle upgrade.
Right, because they're not going to be able to provide that extra that's beyond basic needs.
Right.
So this is really interesting to me because it really highlights how much our economics are intertwined with all of this.
Absolutely.
The changing dynamics of relationships.
It's all connected.
So where does love fit into this whole thing?
Right.
Is this just purely transactional?
That's a good question. The source doesn't completely discount love or emotional connection, but it does imply that Black women are approaching relationships with a more practical mindset.
Okay, so it's like they're not ignoring love.
No.
But they want both.
Yes, both love and a fulfilling lifestyle.
So almost like they want the benefits of traditional male success without having to deal with the traditional male leadership.
That's a very insightful way to put it. And that's where the source uses this term, Obfuscate.
Obfuscate.
Yes, it's a bit technical.
Yeah, break that down for me.
So imagine like a bird that lays her eggs in another bird's nest. She benefits from the other bird's resources, but she doesn't actually build the nest herself.
Oh, so she gets to kind of like skip out on all the hard work.
Right.
But still reap the benefits.
Precisely.
So in this case, the woman's like benefiting from the man's financial success and lifestyle that comes with it, but without having to accept like the traditional expectations of female subservience.
Exactly.
She wants the nice house, the vacations, but she doesn't want to be told what to do.
She wants to maintain her independence.
And the source even goes as far as to say that these women feel owed this lifestyle.
Yes, owed is a very strong word.
Yeah, kind of rubs me the wrong way.
It definitely raises questions.
Yeah, is this a fair expectation to have? Or does this come across as entitled?
It's a complex issue.
It really is.
It makes you think about what's considered healthy in a modern relationship.
In terms of power dynamics?
Exactly.
So what about the long term? Like, is it sustainable?
Well, the source brings up divorce.
Asset division.
So are they saying that these women are, like, going into these relationships with a plan to eventually leave?
It's a provocative thought, isn't it?
It is.
It really challenges the traditional idea of till death do us part.
Yeah.
The source frames it as a path to independence,
Okay.
benefit from a high-earning partner, but ultimately secure your own financial future.
So it's like a calculated risk.
In a way, yes.
So basically what we're seeing is Black women are becoming more and more financially independent.
Right.
And that's changing the way they approach relationships. Absolutely.
They're looking for partners who enhance their lifestyle. And they're not afraid to challenge those traditional, power structures.
Yeah, like...
But it does make you wonder, what are the long-term consequences of all this?
It's a question we all need to consider.
It really is.
Is this progress? Or are we just perpetuating the same system?
With a new coat of paint.
This deep dive has given us a lot to think about.
It really has. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.